can you at least tell me where you're taking me? You've barely said a peep this entire trip, and it's starting to freak me out.
Patience isn't your strong suit, is it? I promise we're getting there soon, you big baby.
Would you cut this cryptic act out? Come on, Viv, just tell me. We're well past the border, and it's not like anyone can even hear us this deep into the forest. Ugh!
Aren't you done being treated like dirt, Jackson?
Well, yeah, but training really hasn't been as bad as we imagined it. We've even been making friends. Plus, we're only 3 months in, so it's hard to determine what's bad and what's good, Viv.
You've been making friends! And besides, our training has been nothing but pansy games. We're both better than all those thorn trainees combined.
Maybe you'd actually make some friends if you started being nicer to everyone, Vivian. Also, we've just had a different upbringing than the rest of them. That's why training seems so easy to us.
That's a funny way of saying we had to grow up too fast in order to fend for ourselves.
What are you getting at?
Look, Jackson, I'm not gonna beat around the bush with this anymore. You have a lot of potential that's being wasted on the wrong things. What if I told you I've been getting extra training lessons by a high rank to become stronger? On top of that, they even want to meet you to make you stronger as well.
Seriously? Who? Is it Dusk?
Nope.
What did I say about the cryptic stuff? You're making me nervous.
I've been training with Ares and Vixie.
Ares? Vivian, are you crazy? Do you not remember what Mom warned us about? We are never to interact with that monster. Do you seriously forget what he did to us? To Mom? What, do you think she kept our father's identity from the Thorns a secret? For fun? She did it to protect us! And here you are, waltzing right back to him.
Do you ever think that Iris never told us the full story? If there was more to it?
Even if there is more to it, I don't care. I mean, God, Vivian! What's gotten into you? He was our father, yet he ordered our deaths. He viewed Mom as a pawn. He never loved any of us. How can you associate with him? He viewed us as accidents!
For curse's sake, stop throwing a temper tantrum! He wants to meet you, Jackson. The king of the Cursed Empire has requested to meet his long-lost son. How can you turn this down? Plus, I've been meeting with him for weeks on end. Would you really think I would have dragged your furry butt with me if I didn't think it was safe?
That's it. I'm done. I'm going home.
Oh, is that right? Alrighty, big guy. Which way is home?
It's that way. No, it's this way.
Yeah, give it up, Jack. You're stuck with me out here whether you like it or not. Even if you wanted to leave, you just get lost in this labyrinth of pine trees. Just accept that you're gonna meet Dad tonight.
I am not calling him Dad. That brute had his chance at fatherhood and tossed it away.
Suit yourself. We're here.
Oh, well, there she is. What took you so long? I thought you'd never come, my dear.
Sorry for the delay, Ares. Someone kept slowing us down.
Such a stubborn one, eh? Just like his mother.
Don't talk about my mother that way.
Oh, he speaks. Come on, my boy. Let me take a look at you. Well, if you want to do this the hard way, so be it. It seems your late mother didn't teach you any lessons about manners, did she? If you know what's good for you, I'd better see some respect towards the king, not to mention your father. I won't ask you twice, Jackson. Fix that attitude and wipe that scowl off your face.
been too long. How have you been? I was beginning to get worried.
Step back, Vixie. Go examine the boy. He doesn't seem to like me very much.
As you wish. You have almost the exact same body shape as your dad. It's quite the compliment to your sister. Let's see how they balance out.
What's that supposed to mean?
Vivian, come here. Let me take a look at you two side by side.
You know what they should do? They need to fight.
What?
You heard me. How else am I going to gauge your skill levels?
But I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt Vivian. Come on, please, you're being ridiculous.
Go!
Vivian, stop! What are you doing? I said stop!
Okay! You have me pinned. Get off!
Ah, that's my boy. He's got his dad's strength. I mean, hell, you're even stronger than I was at your age, even without the curse.
What do you mean by curse?
You're a dimwit.
You mean to tell me you don't know about the curses?
I just thought it was a rumor to scare the Thorns. I didn't think it was actually real.
Come on, come here. Let me show you what kind of power the curse can release, son.
No, please, that's fine. Just a lecture would be enough for me.
No. I insist. You see? You too can have this power. Your body will be surging with strength. Just let me give it to you.
No! Eri, stop! He's not ready!
Anyone here care to explain why my father was about to kill me 5 minutes after reuniting with me? Don't just stare at me. Talk!
The only way to transfer the dark curse is by inflicting a scar on a blood relative. That's why it's a curse, because such power can only be obtained through harm.
Not to mention the excruciating pain after the curse fades away. It heightens your tolerance for pain. So after a fight, the pain from the wounds all come rushing back to you at once. Your memory fades as well, so you aren't even aware of the damage you cause.
Which is why I wanted to fight you. Giving you a scar means giving you a curse. Even my own father gave me this beautiful ear notch to transfer the curse.
I'm sorry, but no. I never agreed to gain the curse. Why did nobody think to ask me if this was okay?
You could become my greatest achievement, Jackson. If you were to obtain this curse, you'd become powerful with the right coaching. That's why Vixie and I want to meet you, and why we've been holding off on giving it to your sister. I had a hunch you might have a stronger physique than her, and my suspicions were right.
No, absolutely not. I never want to have anything to do with you, you asshole. You completely ruined my life, and even now you still only view me and Vivian as power pawns. Just like Mom.
I never viewed Iris as a pawn. I let your mother flee with her life when you were children. It was the Thorns who murdered her. You all would have been safe here if she stayed.
You liar! You ordered our deaths. She was forced to flee to keep us safe from you.
She lied, Jackson. She told you that so you'd never come back to us. She was a spy, a traitor to the Cursed Empire, and she infected your mind with her disloyal lies as well. If I wanted you dead, I would have done so already, and deep down, you know that. Wake up and smell the roses. Your place is here, with us, not the Thorns. They're the ones who took Iris away from you, from us! They're the ones who made your life a living hell!
It's true and you know it. We belong here, not with them.
Okay. As much as I'm skeptical of your intentions, I'll give training with you a try. You have 2 weeks to prove yourself to me, but for tonight, I'm done. I need time to think.
Thank you for bringing him, Vivian. You both made the right decision.
I better go help him find his way home. If he's out there for more than 5 minutes, he's bound to get lost.
Meet us tomorrow here at the same time. Combat training starts as soon as you arrive.
Will do.
Your Excellency, I have the weekly spy report for you.
Give me a moment, Rowan. I need to speak with Vixie.
As you wish, Ares.
You're dancing on thin ice.
Excuse me?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't act meek. You're getting too close with Vivian. Close enough where your loyalties may shift.
Are you bluffing? You're getting upset because I'm kind to your daughter?
Zip it! I don't want to hear your excuses. This is the first and last time I will speak of this. If I see it again, there will be consequences. Know your loyalties, Vixie.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to catch up with Rowan's Thorn report.
Yes! Finally! I've got you pinned! 1 for Apollo!
1 for Apollo, 4 for Jackson.
Haha! Got you pinned, Viv.
That doesn't count, you beanpole! I was distracted!
That's a funny way of saying using my opponent's flaws to my advantage.
Whatever, just let me up! Ugh. Hey, Dusk! How about I tussle with Jackson for a bit? Sibling versus sibling style.
Well, I certainly don't see why not. Go ahead, Jackson. Enter the ring.
Are you sure? Shouldn't it be winner versus winner?
I think we should spice things up. Go on now. Exceptional work, Vivian. I've never seen a move used like that before. Where did you learn it from?
Where I learned it?
We learned it from our mother when we were young. It's just a hard subject for us to talk about.
Ah, very well.
Dusk, my dear, are you finished for training?
Yes, my love. How have you been? How's little Atticus doing?
Hiya, Mama.
I'm afraid I can't stay for long, my dear. I have been summoned for an emergency meeting with Hezia. Could you possibly look after Atticus until I'm home for dinner?
Of course, darling.
That was close, Vivian! What were you thinking using one of Ares' battle moves in public?
You stress too much. I'm done with this. I'm heading out for a water break. Have fun with Dumb and Dumber.
Whoa, what's going on, kiddo?
Atticus, what are you doing?
I'm hiding in this big rug of fur from Apollo. Shh, be quiet.
You act like I won't tackle Jackson to get you, Addie.
Wait, that was a joke, right? Like you're not actually going to tackle me? No, stay back, I'm warning you! No!
Apollo, for curse's sake, you are such a klutz. Let Jackson back up.
Alrighty, trainees. Let's call it a day. I have to wear Atticus out before their bedtime. Heaven knows they'll be up late tonight if I don't.
Good night, trainees, until we meet again.
Oh, look at the time. I say it's time for dinner. I'm starving.
Ooh, let's go together then and watch the sunset. You in, Jack?
Sure thing. I could go for a good meal.
What do you mean, a spy?
My spies stationed in the Cursed Empire have reported that there's a traitor amongst our own ranks. They don't know who, since their name is purposely being hidden to ensure secrecy.
Curses, this is terrible. How could a member within our own ranks betray us? We fed everyone. How could we have a slip-up this massive?
We need to strengthen defenses and monitor who arrives and leaves more closely. We're just lacking in new recruits.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
Proceed, Caroline.
May I suggest graduating this current batch of trainees early? From what I've seen, they're already excelling in all sections of training.
That's a risky decision. One that I can't make alone. I must speak to Rose for guidance.
May I remind you that our children are among those ranks? Just the thought of Lunis and Apollo being ill-prepared for warfare makes my stomach turn.
I understand that you believe it's risky. However, we'd ramp up training, of course. We'd make sure they hit all the marks necessary to graduate early. Sir, I mean no disrespect whatsoever, but if we have a traitor amongst us, we need to prepare for the worst. For the sake of the kingdom.
I agree with her. However, give me time to sit on this decision. For now, I'll contact Rose for input. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Caroline. Your insight is never lacking.
Of course, my liege. I wish you luck.
I know you'll make the right decision. You always do.
Oh, thank you, darling. I couldn't do this without you.
I love you. Please keep me updated on what you decide.